Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today's date is June 18, 2026 and you're watching today's pre-market video. First of all, I'm very sorry. Yesterday post-market video I was not able to upload. It's because of electricity and internet disruption in my area. Maybe today also same situation will continue. But I will try to upload the video at any cost. Hope you guys understand. Now let's begin the video with global markets. Yesterday, US markets are closed in red. It's because of yesterday's Fed updates. We'll discuss that in further video. European markets are also closed in green. And in Asian markets, Japan index is closed in green and today trading at positive 1.5%. China markets are also closed in green. South Korea markets are also closed in upside and today trading at positive 0.5%. And we'll talk about the GIFT Nifty in end of this video. Now coming to the commodities section, US oil was trading at $75 per barrel. Brent oil is trading at nearly $78 per barrel. Yesterday, Indian crude oil futures are closed in above 0.5% and Indian natural gas futures are closed in down 3%. In metal segment, yesterday Indian gold futures are closed in above 0.5%. But now international gold futures are trading at negative 1.5%. And Indian silver futures are closed at upside 0.7%, but international silver futures are trading in negative below 2.5%. Next, now let's see the ADRs data. After two trading sessions, again all companies ADRs like ICICI Bank, Dr. Reddy's, Reliance, HDFC Bank and Infosys ADRs are closed in negative side. Only the Wipro ADR is closed in positive side. And yesterday, the rare movement was repeated. Both FIS and DIs are in buying side. FIS net buys 101 crores and DIs net buys 1561 crores. Yes, FIS quantity was very low, but it's much better than big number of selling. Particularly, FIS are strong bearish on index options, medium bullish on stocks, and neutral stand on index futures and stock futures. DAs are medium bullish on stocks and completely neutral stand on index futures, stock futures, and index options. And clients means retail investors are medium bullish on index options and neutral on index futures, also in stock futures. Now coming to the today's most important economic calendar data. Yesterday, US Fed announced their decision on interest rate and that was unchanged. Also, Fed Chairman Kevin Warsh passes statements hawkish, means a negative sentiment related to further employment and economic growth. At present, they haven't given any forecast related to upcoming interest rates, but because of his hawkish statements, markets fear that in next Fed meeting there will be a hike. So that's the reason yesterday's US markets are fallen. And there is a chances for the negative sentiment will project in our Indian markets today. And yesterday, US crude oil inventory data has came out that was lower than previous and expectations level. Also, US retail sales and core retail sales data has came positively as compared to previous and market forecast. And UK CPI inflation data was came out negatively. And today is also very important because of there is a press conference with Fed chairman. How the Fed chairman will pass the statements. According to that, first US markets will react, then remaining global markets will start following US markets reaction. Along with that, US initial jobless claims data, Philadelphia Fed manufacturing index data will be come out. Also, UK and Switzerland central banks will announce their decisions on interest rate. And tomorrow, most of the country's stock markets will be in closed because of their local government holidays. Before getting into the further video, remember that I upload pre-market video every single morning before market opens and post-market video right after the close in the evening. Please watch the full video and if you think these videos are informative to you, then please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Now coming to the geopolitical updates. Donald Trump has formally announced that a major diplomatic peace deal may took place on Sunday, with a formal signing potential waiting as earlier as this Friday. Trump saying again and again Iran should not have nuclear weapon and claiming that Iran has agreed to destroy its enriched uranium. But here Iran is not agreeing with these statements. Also, Trump said if Iran follows US on these agreed upon steps and behave, the US will permit extensive permanent economic sanctions relief. But if Iran fails to honor the agreement or if the sequencing of steps is unsatisfactory, the United States will immediately resume aggressive military actions and go back to dropping bombs. Here, tomorrow major global markets will be in close. So with this uncertainty, mostly markets may close in negative with fear of this both war tensions and Fed meeting. And in yesterday's G7 summit, Trump explicitly declared that India has a great friend in White House and heavily praised PM Modi, stating that India will continue to play a massive global role as long as Modi is the leader. Also, Trump called Modi a tough negotiator, but warmly added that they have been friends for a long, very time. Nothing, they had an excellent conversation at the summit. He also dropped a major teaser announcing that he will be traveling to India sometime in the future. Beyond the friendly words, we are looking at massive economic actions. Trump confirmed that Washington is actively pursuing a highly strategic trade deal with India. The biggest takeaway here is Trump revealed that the two nations are very close to finalize terms, and PM Modi shared his optimism, stating that he is incredibly happy with how close their respective teams have been working to achieve their shared economic targets. Modi noted that this marks a new speed and energy in overall US trade relations. Modi made it clear that India believes the safety of Indian seafarers is absolutely critical right now. He emphasized that keeping the Strait of Hormuz completely open is a vital for the surviving of global economy and expressing his deep hope that a permanent stable peace can finally be achieved in the Gulf region. So overall, there is no major updates in meeting between PM Modi and President Trump to impact markets. Now coming to the Indian corporate actions. NSE officials said today NSE is going to file DRHP with SEBI. DRHP is the initial step for the IPO. After this, they need to file RHP also. So then they are completely ready to come in markets through IPO. Next, Central Drug Standard Control Organization CDSCO has issued a strict regulatory order on HCG hospitals. Central Authority has suspended the HCG Central Ethic Committee at Bangalore Institute of Oncology, known as the KR Unit Ethic Committee, for a period of 24 months. During this 2-year suspension, this specific committee is completely banned from approving or overseeing any new clinical trials or drug studies. The suspension order points out multiple compliance failures under the new drug and clinical trial rules. First reason is committee failed to report serious adverse event to the critical central licensing authority within the legal prescribed timeline. Second reason is they failed to submit signed minutes of their committee meeting for the entire year of 2022. And the final third reason is the unit failed to get signed no conflict of interest disclosures from its own committee members and showed general deficiencies in overseeing participant safety. On that, HCG has explicitly clarified that this suspension is strictly limited to this single KR unit ethics committee. It does not extend to any other units, other ethic committees, or core hospital operations and patient care. The hospital is running exactly as normal, and the company states there is no significant impact on its financial operations. Next, a defense company, Knives Limited, was working in technical collaboration with a foreign OEM, successfully demonstrated its brand new Garudastra system to the Indian Army. The live fire demonstration was conducted on June 17, 2026 at the Infantry School in MO Madhya Pradesh location. Garudastra is an advanced long-range 120mm vehicle-mounted mortar and bomb system designed to bridge the gap between traditional artillery and missile systems. During the live test, these weapon systems absolutely blew past traditional standards. This successful demonstration is a massive fundamental milestone for Knives Limited by bringing a highly mobile, heavy firepower and smart guided systems like Garudastra to life under the Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. Nifty positioned itself as a prime candidate for massive future procurement contracts from Indian Armed Forces. So this is a very positive sign for Nifty's limited stock price. Next, Vari Renewable Technologies Company has expanded the engineering, procurement and construction EPC terms under their existing contract. This new enhancement adds an immediate 30 crores to the order, pushing the total contract's value to around 1044 crores. Vari is leading the full design and execution of a massive utility scale solar power plant. The overall peak installation footprint remains massive 980 megawatts. All other legal and operational terms and conditions of this original contract remain completely unchanged, with the exact execution timeline to be mutually decided between the companies. Next, HFCL company has been awarded a premium domestic contract worth approximately 2,666 crores by Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. This massive project is a critical part of the government's flagship BharatNet Phase 3 initiative, specifically covering the highly populated Uttar Pradesh West Telecom Circle. In this contract, HPCL is responsible for the fully supply, installation and commissioning of advanced telecom equipment and accessories alongside creating a sprawling high-speed optical fiber cable telecom network. The company has sharp window of 2 years to complete the entire implementation and development phase. Once the network goes live, HPCL will manage and handle the complete operation and maintenance of the project for a period of 10 years, which includes an initial 1-year warranty. And in that, the revenue is beautifully distributed for long-term stability. It features 1192 crores in immediate capex for building the system, followed by a steady 1473 crores in operational expenses recurring over the 10 years maintenance period. With this newly secured contract comes right on top of previous 2167 crores contract that RVNL awarded to HPCL for BharatNet Phase 3 project across both UP East and UP West Circle back in January 2025. By successfully staking this massive regional contract together, HPCL is establishing a newly unbreakable operational hold over the entire digital network grid of northern India. This update is very positive sign for stock price. Next update is from Railtel Company. Railtel Company receives new project. The total estimated size of this project stands at 52 crores 56 lakhs. Railtel is responsible for the fully supply, installation, integration and commissioning of specialized disaster recovery IT infrastructure. This high secured infrastructure will be set up at Maiti empaneled cloud services provider data center. Railtel has a clear timeline to get the system up and running, with the final execution deadline set for January 12, 2027. Once the setup is complete, Railtel will handle the complete operations and maintenance of the system for a period of 5 years. And yesterday Gift Nifty closed at around 23,950 level and today opened at 24,100 level. So those are the important updates you need to know before market opens. We'll meet you right here in today's post market video. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.